welcome back to Tech Radar. I'm phones writer Tom Bedford, and I've reviewed plenty of 5G phones from the last year, from the top-end Oppo Find X2 Pro to the affordable Moto G 5G Plus. And the launch of the iPhone 12 mini made me realise something. All 5G phones are way too big. Phone makers are always trying to convince us we want bigger smartphone displays so we can play more of a game or see more of a movie, but the resulting phones are often really hard to use one-handed. We rarely see compact or small phones nowadays, especially ones that are 5G ready. That's changed with the iPhone 12 mini though, because its 5.4-inch display really won't stretch your hands. Apple even called it the smallest, thinnest, lightest 5G phone in the world. It's pretty bizarre that Apple is innovating before Android phone makers, if you can call making a small phone innovative, and Android manufacturers really need to take note. At the moment, the main uses of 5G are downloading music, movies and games on the fly, or streaming them straight from the web onto your phone. You'd expect these are tasks that work well with big screen phones, as the extra display real estate would let you see media better. But bigger isn't better, and most phone manufacturers bump up the screen size on their phones without also having higher resolutions. This can sometimes result in bigger phones making content look a little worse than smaller devices with the same resolution, as the pixel per inch count is lower. This insistence on huge screens also shows phone companies making the flawed assumption that everybody will be making the most of it anyway. If you spend your free time playing Call of Duty Mobile or Fortnite, then maybe you'll want a big screen that can show you more, but if you're just going to be binging Friends on your commute, you really don't need a portable cinema, yet there are few phones for that audience. Anyway, screen size is pretty moot when you consider the simple fact of perception that is, things that are closer look bigger. Simply holding your phone closer to your face is a simple way of making content look bigger, though it might give eye strain to some. The lack of compact phones isn't a 5G specific problem, though the relatively limited list of smartphones with next-gen connectivity makes the problem a lot more apparent. Some people don't want their smartphones for movies, TV shows or gaming at all. They just want a portable device for social media, note-taking or just calling people. Huge phones aren't great for that. They're awkward to hold in your hand as you have to stretch for power buttons and fingerprint sensors, and it's hard to reach all the extremes of the display too. Plus, they're annoying to carry around in a pocket depending on what you wear. There are few phones on the market that really cater to people who want compact devices, and Apple seems to be one of the only companies that understands this. Few other makers put out sub 6-inch display phones, yet Apple already had the 4.7-inch iPhone SE earlier in the year. Sure, for now, most of the uses of 5G are in the media consumption group, but as the technology develops, people will start to create apps and functions that utilize the fast connectivity that go beyond media. People will want a 5G phone for purposes beyond gaming and watching things. The iPhone 12 mini might be the first truly compact 5G phone, but is it worth buying on that merit? Well, it's hard to say because we haven't actually tested it yet, but I'm not convinced. You'll be paying a lot for the iPhone 12 mini with its $699 starting price, so people looking for a phone that's both small, cheap and 5G compatible won't find it right for them. Value hasn't always been Apple's thing though, and plenty of other smartphone makers offer better value for money. If you're an Apple fan though, you might find this your best option. If you're brand agnostic, there are a few different brands known for making smaller phones that would be perfect for the task of making a smaller 5G handset in the near future. Sony used to make compact versions of its top phones, though stopped a few years ago. Fans have been asking for more Sony compact handsets for a while, though the company's only offering in that vein, the Xperia 5 II device, isn't actually that small. Motorola has made some pretty great smaller phones in the past too, but its 5G phones like the Moto G 5G Plus and Motorola Edge have all been big. If these companies, or any other, put out a phone that didn't cost much but was small and had 5G compatibility, it would be a future-proof device that didn't feel like a burden to use and would be a more tempting buy than the iPhone 12 mini. I'm certainly looking forward to it, and I bet many phone fans are too. Thanks for watching. What do you think about the size of phones nowadays? If you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and subscribing to Tech Radar on YouTube for all our future phones and other tech coverage.